Okay, so by now everybody knows that Kendrick Lamar is doing the Super Bowl 59 halftime show in New Orleans this year. A lot of people aren't liking it because a lot of people feel that Lil Wayne, who's a New Orleans native, should actually be doing the halftime show. And a lot of people are throwing shots at Jay-Z because Jay-Z works with the NFL to produce the Super Bowl halftime show. So a lot of people are throwing shots at Jay-Z, saying that he disrespected Wayne. Wayne should be doing it, this, that, and the third, and whoop-de-woo, and all that kind of crap. Well, I'm going to let you guys know why everybody owes Jay-Z an apology and the multiple reasons Lil Wayne is not doing the Super Bowl halftime show. And there are multiple reasons. We're going to start off with a clip by Cam'Ron and Mase, and we're going to go from there. We'll break it down. Make sure you watch all the way to the end of the video, because I promise when you leave this video, you will have a full understanding of why he's not doing that Super Bowl halftime show.
Okay, so last topic before we wrap. The 2025 Super Bowl halftime performer was announced, and the solo headliner is Kendrick Lamar. The Super Bowl will be held in New Orleans on February 9th. What do you guys think of the selection? Mike first.
I love it. I love it. I mean, it's so apropos, and it's the NFL trying to tell you these other leagues are not like them.
That was good.
That was good, Mike. You on your toes, Mike.
He need to do something with that hair, though.
They not
I'm
like
just
us.
saying, man. Yo, hey, that junk is real, man. I love it, man. I love it.
Okay.
I think it's a great opportunity for him to bring the pop out pause to the Super Bowl. I think that would really be crazy. If you really want to make a statement, Kendrick, bring the pop out on stage. I think that would be crazy. Bring every California artist that
I don't know about California
that was at
artists.
that show. I thought that was phenomenal.
Yeah.
And listen, I love Kendrick Lamar. I love the pop up. I think he's one of the top artists of this generation, period. Hate the selection. It's in New Orleans. You don't get Lil Wayne. That's what we doing?
Yeah.
Listen, you don't get Lil Wayne in New Orleans for the
Hot
Super Bowl.
Boys.
Not just Hot Boys, Cash Money. All the songs Lil Wayne's done, whether it's Blink 182, there's no reason why Lil Wayne should not be performing in the Super Bowl.
Okay. See, I'm glad he said that Blink 182 part, right? And they're bringing out, the Hot Boys and all that kind of stuff. You guys got to remember, this the NFL is always trying to get new consumers. Let's put it that way, consumers. Because the rest of us that already watch football, they know we're already hooked. All they have to do is keep us on the hook. They're trying to hook new consumers, younger audience. The younger audience don't know who Blink 182 is. The younger audience don't know who the Hot Boys are. They may know Lil Wayne. I guarantee the younger audiences don't rock with Lil Wayne all like that.
There's one person who's stopping this. I know, it's not really a secret. Lil Wayne had a problem with somebody before who's kind of part of the organization running it. This is payback. Who's that? Who's Lil Wayne artist? Drake.
Yeah,
this
at this age is crazy.
It's crazy,
Yeah.
bro.
They call him a hater, but
bro,
they're
it's
misinformed.
ridiculous. Like Mike, there's some hip hop shit that you probably don't know what's going on. To be totally honest with you, so we'll school you behind the scenes. Lil Wayne not to be performing in New Orleans for the Super Bowl is egregious. And it gotta stop. It gotta stop. Mike, we'll tell you what's going on later. It gotta stop, bro. It gotta stop, man.
Yeah, and I'm doubling down on that. Hating at this age is crazy.
Yeah, it's wild.
I love Lil Wayne.
It's wild, bro.
Man. I work with Lil Wayne. I love him. Great dude.
And this has nothing towards Kendrick. If anybody deserved it, Kendrick deserved it. But there's some backstory shit going on.
Yeah.
While Lil Wayne is not performing the Super Bowl.
All good points.
Right, I can dig it.
Yeah, that's sad. That's so sad.
They called it egregious.
Yeah, that's like really sad. Like, come on, my nigga.
For real, bro.
You're that insecure, man. Like, come on.
It's crazy. It's crazy. No, this has none against Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, none against Kendrick.
We think if you any kind of artist deserve it, but Lil Wayne not to perform in New Orleans at the Super Bowl, it's kind of tough, man.
Yeah, and I just said Hot Boys because everybody's out, you know? BG out.
I mean, that would be dope.
You know?
But what I'm saying is
Juvie.
you said everything right. But Lil Wayne's such a star. He could, you know how many songs he's done with other people, and then you bring the Hot Boys out at the end? Crazy.
Well, I can't speak on the other things, but I will add, I do think Kendrick will make it right because it is only right for Lil Wayne to be there if, you know, things go as planned.
If I'm Lil Wayne, I ain't nobody's sideshow for that. Like,
yeah, you're not bringing Lil Wayne out in his own
if Lil Wayne better put his equal aside, step out there on that stage with Kendrick.
Summer Jam.
You got it that way.
If he really want to be out there, Jay-Z does not pick the Super Bowl halftime performer. Every YouTubers are still saying it. It's Monday or Tuesday evening. YouTubers are still saying it. You can actually go Google this yourself. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. He's not, one of the many reasons he's not performing at the Super Bowl is because the city of New Orleans did not pick him. This is what Jay-Z, Rock Nation, and the NFL do. They get a list of performers they think would be good for the Super Bowl. They send that list off to the host city. The host city chooses from that list. Now, was Lil Wayne on that list? I don't know. It's possible he was, but at the same time, it's very possible that he wasn't for multiple reasons. And Professor Lex is going to go over those multiple reasons. But before we go into that video, remember he was saying that this is payback. There's beef between Jay-Z and Lil Wayne and all that junk, right? All right, so if there's beef, then what's this? Y'all see who that is, right? DJ Khaled, Lil Wayne, Jay-Z, Lil Baby. Now, I don't know exactly when this was recorded, but this video was uploaded last month. It was uploaded in August. And you could tell by their hair that this video is recent. Look how long Lil Baby's hair is. This ain't a year or so ago. This ain't a few years ago. Look at Jay-Z's hair. Jay-Z's hair wasn't that long a year ago. This is recent. But they're saying there's beef between them two. That's why Lil Wayne ain't doing the Super Bowl halftime show. But here they are in a video together. So, I mean, where the beef at? Where the beef at? If this video happened anytime around when this video was uploaded, this happened last month. They might have been talking about the Super Bowl halftime performance. I want y'all to think about it. I want y'all to think about that commercial. Who was Kendrick throwing passes to? Who was he warming up, getting ready?
Let's go. Yay! That's what I'm talking about, man. Now we can get to it for real. Come on, you gotta make sure you catch him with the hands open like that. We running real routes. You gonna be messing up.
Y'all ain't stopped to think about that, right? Y'all didn't stop to think about that. And what nobody, like I said, nobody stopped to do the Google search that Jay-Z don't pick the Super Bowl halftime show. Now, let's get on to Professor Lex and see what he got to say about it.
So let's first look at the past artists that have performed at the Super Bowl, right? In the past 15, 20 years. Usher, Raymond, who had a brand new residency performing show in Las Vegas. Of course, the Super Bowl was in the new Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada, the home of the Las Vegas Raiders. We had Rihanna the year before that. Now, Rihanna at this point is a legacy. Actually, hasn't released music in a long time, but she has $1 billion clothing and makeup company, fashion company. Let's just put it that way. She brings in a demographic as far as the ladies go that the NFL is not necessarily super popular with. Okay, then the year before that, we have the Dr. Dre one, which everyone is highlighting because Kendrick performed at that one. You have Dr. Dre, Eminem, Snoop Dogg, and Mary J. Blige. All of these are 50 Cent, Anderson .Paak. All these are household names, okay? Many Grammys, again, world notoriety.
Yeah.
All right. Before that, we have The Weeknd, Canadian. Again, if you go look at the numbers, the awards, the streaming numbers, world notoriety, Shakira, Jennifer Lopez, Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny is one of the most streamed artists, again, in the world. Okay, Shakira and Jennifer Lopez are legacy acts. Maroon 5 in Atlanta. They bring out Travis Scott, who was the biggest artist at the time, and Big Boy.
Right there. Justin Timberlake was another
bringing
miss.
that Atlanta connection. All right, the year before that, Justin Timberlake. Okay, that was a miss. But then you got Lady Gaga, you got Coldplay, Beyonce, Bruno Mars, Katy Perry, Lenny Kravitz, Missy Elliott. All of these are humongous acts. You know, Lil Wayne is a big artist. Don't get me wrong. Lil Wayne is a legend in hip hop. Don't get me wrong.
Go.
However, does Lil Wayne really fit in this list of artists?
Think about what he said. Does Lil Wayne fit with that list of artists musically? No? What about his accolades? Do his accolades fit with these list of artists? No. Look at his face. Now, don't get me wrong. I am not a Lil Wayne hater. I like Lil Wayne. I've been rocking with Lil Wayne since he came out. But look at his face. Piercings, face tats. Who on this list of previous performers looks like Lil Wayne? Who on this list of previous performers are gangster rappers? Lil Wayne calls himself a gangster rapper. Yeah, I know he got pop songs. He did songs with Blink 182 and I think he did a song with Korn or something too. But anyways, he is primarily a gangster rapper talking about selling drugs and whatever else. That's it. Doing drugs. The NFL has an image to uphold. You guys got to remember, the Super Bowl is a family show. A family show. And not everybody watching are fans of hip hop. A lot of us are. The ones that are, we would love to see Lil Wayne perform. We would love to. But there are other people who don't care to see Lil Wayne perform. They want to see somebody that they feel more relevant to. Like, a lot of people are saying the Weeknd's Super Bowl halftime performance was like the best one in recent years. I even agree with that. I'm a huge Weeknd fan. I agree with that. He has one of the best ones in the last few years. I'm willing to bet Kendrick's is going to be right up there. All right.
From a style standpoint, from a marketability standpoint, you know, if you just look at this list here, the monthly listeners on Spotify list, right? You got The Weeknd, you got Bruno Mars. Now, the rumors is it was supposed to be Taylor Swift this year. We know Taylor Swift has a relationship with Kendrick. So did she step aside and say, you know, let Kendrick do it? He the hottest thing in music this year. Or did they just look at the numbers and see that Not Like Us took Taylor Swift's songs out of the number one spot on the charts and ran the whole summer? And it's still running. That's what they're looking at. They're looking at what the people are going to most want to see that will keep them fans of the NFL and supporting the NFL with their dollars.
Now, you guys heard what he said. It was rumored to originally be Taylor Swift. But they think since Kendrick's numbers outdid hers this year, that's why she got bumped and Kendrick moved to the top. But here's another way to look at that. Taylor Swift dates Jason Kelce, right? If you ever watch a Chiefs game and Jason Kelce does something, every time he does something, they show Taylor Swift. Now, you heard what he said. The NFL wants to keep their fans happy. They want to keep their supporters happy. What really made a lot of their supporters mad last season, and actually the first game of this season, what really made them mad is there were cutscenes going to Taylor Swift, and people are very vocal about this. People are tired of seeing Taylor Swift during their football games. They want to watch football, not Taylor Swift partying up in a booth. So that could be another reason Taylor is not performing this year.
Now, you have Kendrick at number 17. You can take this list all the way down to the top 40. Lil Wayne is not on this list at all. And that's no shot to Lil Wayne. We know Lil Wayne is a legend, but the NFL don't care about that. They just don't. They're going to go with the moment. They're going to go with the biggest artists in the moment, or it's going to have some kind of marketability to it. There has to be a reason for them to pick an artist that's not at the top of music and entertainment at the time. And honestly, New Orleans is not a huge market overall, so the NFL's wanting to cater to New Orleans in that fashion, besides just bringing money to the city by hosting the Super Bowl there, that's pretty much where that's going to end. I mean, we're talking about this like it's a music award show or something.
Yeah, I know y'all reading the screen, right? Kendrick Lamar now has a part of the most streamed rap songs in 3 separate years. Money Trees in 2012, Goosebumps in 2016, and Not Like Us in 2024. This is a record for any rapper since the beginning of streaming.
You know, this is not a music thing or a hip hop thing. This is the National Football League that is very, very careful about upsetting certain demographics that account for a specific amount of the market share. And in layman's terms, that means people with money in their pockets.
Now, since we right here, take Roger Goodell's face out of it. Compare Lil Wayne's look to Kendrick Lamar's look. Who do you think, looks wise, is a better fit for the NFL's mold? Kendrick Lamar. You guys also got to realize something. This is not just about what the people in New Orleans want, even though the city of New Orleans themselves picked Kendrick. This isn't just about what we want in this country. The Super Bowl is a worldwide event. That means we have to put on, the NFL has to put its best foot forward. That means us as our culture needs to put its best foot forward for the world to see. Yeah, Lil Wayne is a great artist, great lyricist, but he looks like somebody scribbled on his face. I'm just going to say it. He looks like somebody scribbled on his face. If you think about the perception of us Black Americans worldwide, it's already not good as it is, for the most part, with other cultures. So we want to put out, we want to put a face out there, out in front, that other cultures can look at and be like, okay, well, this guy looks normal. You know, he's not got tats all over his face, teardrops, and got blonde dreadlocks falling out. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, no offense to Lil Wayne. I am a Lil Wayne fan. Hustler Music is one of my favorite songs. But at the same time, Lil Wayne's health could be a liability to the NFL also. Because, I mean, let's keep it 100. Lil Wayne ain't gave up on them double cups yet. And them double cups be having him fall out on stage sometimes. Come on.
Religiously spend that money with the NFL. They try to toe the line. They don't care about hip hop. They don't care about black culture. They don't care about any of that. They don't. I don't know where we're getting this from, just because they signed a deal with Rock Nation. So you all will be quiet about Colin Kaepernick and police brutality. Facts. And the way they mishandled that situation.
Facts.
Shout out to the brother Tyreek Hill and what he had to put up with yesterday. That's the only reason they did this. All right? To keep the money flowing. Now, do I think Kendrick Lamar will bring Lil Wayne out if Lil Wayne is willing to come out? Yes. Was Lil Wayne ever going to be considered to be a headliner for the Super Bowl currently? Nope. I just don't think so. And he has a good relationship, as far as I know, with some NFL teams. I know he's a big Green Bay Packers fan and things like that. But Wayne has tattoos on his face. Look at the list. Let me show that list again. None of these artists have tattoos on their face or the hairstyle, the whole thing, right? And I understand he says rock star, this, that, and the third. Okay, the Red Hot Chili Peppers is down there. They, you know, they may have tattoos on their face. I don't know. I haven't seen them in a while. But
at least they didn't.
It's about marketability and sellability. The NFL is a very safe company, as most big companies are. Lil Wayne just doesn't fit in the demographic of what they're doing. You know, the people at the NFL know Kendrick already because he performed with Dr. Dre. So that relationship is already there. So it's easy for them to say yes to Kendrick. He has the #1 song in the world. It's a battle rap song that talks about and other things. And they're playing it at political conventions and everywhere else in the world. And that's because Kendrick Lamar's respect as an artist is very high and crosses the boundaries, outside the boundaries of hip hop. You know, somebody who's truly taking hip hop to other levels that it hasn't been before, just through the art.
Are y'all understanding this?
I understand the people from New Orleans, you know, being salty, but you all forgot what the NFL was, I guess. I mean, you've had the Super Bowl there quite a few times.
They want to make money. They want to put on the best show possible for a mass audience. And to be honest, putting Kendrick in this spot, that is putting our culture in the spotlight. That's putting our culture out front for the world to see. And we need to make sure we put the best representative possible out front. Not just musically or lyrically, but professionally, visually. Okay? No disrespect to Lil Wayne, bro. Lil Wayne is a GOAT, gonna go down a GOAT, always be a GOAT. If they were going to give Wayne a halftime show, it should have been right after the Carter 4 drop, because Wayne was on fire. He was on fire. Everybody was waiting for that album to drop, and that album did not disappoint one bit. That was Lil Wayne's time to do the Super Bowl. And somehow, I think the NFL messed up and didn't get to him when they should have. Kendrick just had a big, huge beef that he won with Drake. Wayne is the one that put Drake on. So if Wayne comes out with Drake done. Drake is done. That is the end goal. That's the end game. So that's my video. And y'all, if y'all haven't subscribed yet, and you made it this far, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the bell icon. That way YouTube notifies you every time I drop a video. While you down there, hit the comment or hit that like button. Why I keep saying comment? I don't know. I'm having a stupid day or something. Hit the thumbs up button. That way, YouTube knows that this video is important and needs to get pushed out to more people. More people need to get this information. And stop blaming Jay-Z for this anyways. Blame him for the other stuff that he did with Diddy. But for now, it's your boy. I'm up out of here.